Welcome back, Commander. In this video, we're going to be having a look at the artwork that was provided by BioWare for the next Mass Effect game. If this is your first time here, I make videos on Mass Effect. I've got plenty on my channel to choose from already, so make sure you check them out after you finish this one. Alright, so normally what I do is I script all my videos, but today I just want to talk to you and share some of my feelings and my thoughts around the new game, and a theory that I've got about Mass Effect in regards to Liara. So if my thoughts do get a bit scattered, please just bear with me. Okay, so let's have a look at the image that was provided by BioWare. Now straight away you can tell it looks like a Geth, and it's supposed to look like a Geth. You've got the little light that's below the main crater, and you've got the line that goes straight across, which is supposed to be the glare from the lens. So there's no question about that, it's definitely the Geth. Then a bit further down you've got the ship. Now this I think is going to be your new player ship. Because it has it looks a bit like the Tempest. It has the red and the black markings like the N7 logo, the stripe. So I think definitely that is going to be the new player ship. Now the characters that are next to the ship, people have been saying that it's Rex. I don't think it is. I'm going to tell you why in a moment. But a bit further up, you've got the dead Geth that's prominent there. Just before the crater, and a big shout out to Gris Hawk over on Twitter that's pointed out that there's actually 3 dead Geth in this picture. So I think there's more to this picture as well. If you look, I mean, now I could be completely off balance here, but the more I looked at this picture, the more I kept seeing Liara's face. So what I've done is very crudely coloured her in. I'll pop a screenshot of that on right now so you can see it as well. Now that picture to me looks very much like the original trailer. So what it is, I put out a poll. There was a couple of great comments on there. One was from Sister Mary Wormhorn, and the other was from the channel member Nerdy Dude. And it all to do with the destroy ending. Now everybody on social media seems to be thinking that this image means that the Geth are returning. But that picture of Liara that I can see in this crater, I mean, again, I might be completely way off, and it might just be coincidence that those rock formations look like a face. But I was thinking, with that ship down there and the SFX that, as Shinobi on Twitter rightly pointed out, SFX was the original name of Mass Effect. If they're planning to do what they tried to do with Andromeda, which was go back to the roots, then this picture, this image, could have a lot more information on it than you can actually, first comprehend. And what do I mean by this? Well, think about it logically. Right, we've had the Reapers, we've had the massive galaxy-wide destruction. We've had, you can't top something that big. You can't go bigger than that. That is like the biggest you could possibly go. So they're going to have to start bringing it back and tell more nuanced stories. So with that in mind, this could mean that it's set in two locations within the lore. It's either going to be set hundreds of years in the future after the end of Mass Effect 3, or it's going to be a prequel. Now the initial trailer that we saw Liara walking through the snow and looking like climbing a mountain, picking up that piece of N7 helmet. It could be that it's a flashback, or it's a memory that she's looking for Shepard. She searched for Shepard between Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2. Or it could be set hundreds of years in the future. Nerdy Dude pointed out that this image looks very, very similar to the cover of Mass Effect Ascension, with the Reaper on the front there. See, the problem they have is setting the game too far in the future is you're going to have the decisions of Mass Effect 3 to comprehend. People who have chosen destroy, people who have chosen synthesis or control. And how do you incorporate people's choices into a future game? So an easy option is to go back into the past and set it as a side story to the main trilogy. But I think what they're doing is they're really doubling down on the destroy ending being the canon ending. And here's why. In the destroy ending, you're told that all machines are destroyed, either destroyed, the Geth are destroyed, regardless if you went all the way out the way to help them and make peace, or you joined them and killed off the Quarians. If you still pick destroy, they're all wiped out. Now, yeah, technically the child boy, star child, glowy person wanted to, he did say that, you know, they could be rebuilt, but you don't know how long that could take. Now, what I'm seeing from this picture is dead Geth, and the outline of a Geth, and Liara. So here's my Liara's theory. They're doubling down on destroy. The Geth have not come back like everyone is saying. This is a site, a dig site. Harvey Dent from Batman had one hell of a brilliant line. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to become the villain. Now, Liara has done her hero bit. She was in the trilogy. She's gone from being this naive archaeologist, kind of reclusive type.
After our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly.
To being able to bring down governments with the snap of her fingers.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind.
Her arc went like this. You know, it's absolutely crazy that she went from being, you know, such a small, insignificant person that can get trapped in a bubble somewhere, to being the most powerful Asari in the galaxy. But that is an awful amount of power. How do you possibly comprehend having all that power and being able to use it for good all of the time? I think they're doubling down on the destroy ending, and I think that this image here is showing that it's not a search for Shepard. The developers were really adamant that Shepard's story has finished. Shepard's story was the trilogy. I think we're searching for Liara. I think that she's onto something. I think she is going to become the villain, and we have to search for her. We already know that she can live to 1,000 years, and having 1,000 years as the Shadow Broker, do you not think that she might have gone a little bit crazy with power? Maybe she is trying to find something, a bit like Seren and the Conduit, and she needs to find that it was the Geth that had it, and that's why she's here at this dig site. She's looking for something, and you've chased her down. You've always got to pick your own character. You've never played as somebody else. Briefly, you played as Joker in Mass Effect 2, but you always got to play your own character. You create your own character. So I don't think you're going to play as Liara. I personally think that she is after something. The best heroes are the ones that do bad things for the right reasons. I mean, take like Harvey Dent in Batman. You've got Walter White from Breaking Bad. You've got Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars. They're all trying to do the right thing, but they go the wrong way about it, and it sends them down a path that they can't come back from. So maybe that's something that Liara's, it's happened to her. Maybe, I mean, it would be really good on BioWare's part if that's what they're going to do, that the person that you've spent an entire trilogy of games with, who's fought by your side, you really cared for her, you've now got to hunt down and stop them from doing what it is they're doing. But like I say, I mean, I might be looking more into it. There was something else that I saw on the top left hand corner. I mean, now again, it might just be rock formations, but I've kind of highlighted it here, as you can see. Is it an image of a Krogan? Is it an image of a dragon? I mean, it certainly looks like something. And I definitely think the image has a lot more secrets than the obvious, this is a Geth. I think that Liara is going to be the main focus of the game, but not in your team. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to going back to those roots, going back to the Mass Effect 1 era, where it isn't a galaxy-wide, space battle, where it is more focused on the smaller stories and the one-on-one relationship. And because we've already got that relationship with Liara, in regards to Rex as well, people are saying that the Krogan there is wearing red armor, so it's got to be Rex. I don't think they would change people's choices. They may have to canonize an ending in order to drive the story forward, but I don't think they would go, well, Rex survived and the genophage was cured. I don't think they'll do that. They're my thoughts. I'm certainly looking forward to more that Mass Effect's going to deliver. More information. I'm pretty sure that there is more information in this poster as well. It is just a case of trying to find it. I've turned it around. I've looked at it upside down. There's got to be something in that center crater as well. There's an image in there, but I can't quite decipher what it might be. So I think there is definitely more to glean from this. Let me know if you think my Liara theory is completely out there. Do you think that BioWare would go that far? Would they turn one of their best characters, their favorite characters, their fan favorite characters, would they turn her into a villain? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a boom on the old like button and share it around with more people so they can get involved in the conversation too. And if you're on PC, don't forget there is the Pinnacle Station that has now been patched back in by modders, and you can see my first impressions on this video right here. Big thank you to you for watching, the supporters, and Nerdy Dude. I'll see you next time. Commander.